having a year-long USD student candidate has affected me as a classroom teacher in a lot of different ways. Probably one of the most evident to me daily is the fact that with 2 teachers in the classroom, we can have the freedom to differentiate our instruction, which allows us to meet the needs of all of our students. Another plus for me as a teacher is my student teacher candidate and I use the co-teaching strategies, which again does a lot more for me as a teacher, enables me to do many other things that maybe I wouldn't be able to do with just me in the classroom. For example, we're using a couple of co-teaching strategies that we use quite often. One is teacher assist, and this is where either she or I teach the lesson and then the other person is able to walk around the room, keeping students on task, answering questions, and just giving support to the person presenting the lesson. Another co-teaching strategy that we use a lot is parallel teaching, and this is where we both teach the same lesson at the same time, but we make it so that we have a 1 to 10, 12 student ratio because we divide the class into 2 smaller groups. And that, I think, just makes learning probably a little bit more personal, and as teachers we're able to really zero in on a smaller number of students as we're teaching. Having the year-long teacher candidate in the classroom also is a plus in the sense that we share the idea of planning the lessons, preparing the lessons, teaching the lessons, doing the grading, and just all facets of what a teacher would do normally, and that's something that we share then between the 2 of us. I think there are a lot of advantages to the students in the classroom too as students of a room with a year-long candidate. I don't know, just initially I think of the idea that there are 2 extra hands in the classroom with a year-long student teacher, and regardless of who it is, it's a plus. But when it's a 4th-year education major, that's a definite plus to have 2 more hands in the classroom for our students. When the student teachers end up doing the year-long residency, it gives them a longer time to develop the rapport with each student and make those lasting relationships and impacts on our students in the classroom. The time element is a big factor there. And I also think an advantage for the students in the classroom is that with a year-long candidate, the year-long candidate has a true experience that a salary teacher would be having because they begin the year or they end the year with the class, and I think that's a real plus for the students in the classroom also.